Dr. Hope here, and I wanted to offer up this powerful incantation that unlocks the doorway to the higher realms, which allows you to transcend the limitations of the mundane to embrace the boundless expanses of the cosmos. So if you will, repeat these words with utmost reverence and intention. So by the sacred breath of the universe, I call upon the forces of transcendence. I awaken within me the dormant light and guide me to realms beyond mortal sight. Grant me wings to soar amongst the stars, to witness the mysteries that lie afar. Through the veil of time, let me pass, unveiling truth that will forever last. With this invocation, I transcend, embracing my divine essence unbound. I emerge with the infinite, eternal, and true, transcending all that I once knew. As the words resonate through your very being, feel the energies of transcendence surging within you, all around you. You need to visualize yourself transcending the limitations of physical existence, expanding your consciousness. Allow yourself to embrace the vastness of the multiverse. This is true. And through this invocation, you open up doors to the horizons of understanding, of wisdom, of spiritual growth. So embrace the journey of transcendence. It is through this sacred path that you will truly discover the depths of your soul and the limitless possibilities that await you, that is all around you, that you also have to unlearn some of the lie truths that lie within the fabric of our day-to-day training as far as spiritual realm. I had to unlearn a lot of teachings of my childhood, but you know that the teachings are non-valent to your spiritual being if everything in your core being tells you that something is not correct in the message that is being displayed or that is being ingrained in the fabric of who you are. So all those things you're going to have to unlearn, denounce. You're going to have to denounce some things. You're going to have to decree some things. When the truths come to you, you're going to have to accept them as eternal truths, because there's religious truths, there's hidden truths in all of the religious realms, the religious dogma, I should say. Being a theologian, you should say dogma, because all religions have a truth, and it is up to the seeker to understand the truths that lie within and that is hidden for you to understand. The Bible says that it will fool the very elect, so that means those who think they know probably do not know the fullness or the vastness of what is available to them. The Bible says that the kingdom of heaven lies within, and so that means you have to be still and still yourself to go inside to unlock the outside realms or realms or heavens or heavens, however you want to say it. There are truths and wisdoms that lie in the all-knowing, all-being, ever-present one, and he is willing, it is willing, or she is willing, whatever it is, they're willing to part the knowledge, to be praised, to embark with you on a journey of exploration, of unveiling of sorts. Each and every encounter will awaken in you a different message. Maybe for you it always comes to the seeker first, and if they allow you to share, then you share. If not, that is a season of understanding, meaning that is your journey. Enoch walked with God, or the Theos for 300 years. How long will you walk with him? Work on your one-on-one with the source, with the all-being, ever-present, omnipresent one, the Most High One, the one who is above all gods, is waiting. When it first came to me, I was sitting on my computer and it just kept shutting down, and I'm like, you get frustrated and you go to the unreasonable realm and you say, what is it? What do you want me to know? And it says, hello. I'm like, what? And then he says, I said, who are you? What do you want? He said, I am the all. So that's how it came to me. I am the all. And I know some people say the all or the all present one, or the all omni one, whatever. It is the one. The sun that moved directly above me. So, they say there are cosmic signs that when the truth is being revealed, the cosmos co-signs with you. So I'm just going to say, go on your own spiritual journey. Get out there, put your feet in the grass, ground yourself in that earth. The earth has a heartbeat, is a magnetic field. We are magnetic beings, and I'm going to show you in another video the magnetic points on me. So I don't know where they are on you, but every person has a magnetic point, and you can use a magnet to recharge the flow of your blood, but that's another story. So I will be sharing some of the training, some of the teaching, some of the whispers, some of the writings that I've been receiving over the years. There was a time when words was just flowing, and I was throwing up words, and I felt dizzy, and I felt off balance. And then there was a time I stood up and my forehead hit the ground as if it was a magnetic charge for me to be on the ground, and then I got vertigo. Well, after that, everything, I said, what am I not listening to? What's going on? I mean, I was just going round and round, and so I had to really get back to a place where I had to realkalize my body. And so that's something else I'll share with when there's a dis-ease or discomfort or illness in your body is telling you something, that you are off balance with the one, the all, the essence, the everything that is in your core beingness in this human experience. And those that know me know I've been through some crazy things, lightning strike, severe, I got bit by like 15 spiders at one time, I got a bat bite, all those things, all those experiences, or I would say the initiation of the stillness. And there's a time, honey, God said, I will sit you down, I will cleave your tongue to the roof of your mouth if you don't do what I say and say what I do. What I said, I said. And so there's some things that are going to be said. I went through a season of compiling. That means I had to go through every one of my journals and pull out what he said, share with the nations. He said, I'm coming to reclaim Judah, and I am coming because they have lied so long, they have confused the language, and they have even confounded and confused themselves. So now is a time for pouring. So God is pouring, or the all is pouring out messages and wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and he is rinsing and wrenching clean that which has been perverted. So the language has been perverted. Don't get it twisted. It got perverted. And yes mean no, and no mean yes, and fire doesn't mean hot anymore, and fire means cool, and cool means hot. All kind of crazy things that go on in society, and more as a truth, as the age of Aquarius is coming in. Well, God said, no longer will you need a preacher, but I will pour out my wisdom upon the land, and the sons and the daughters will prophesy. Well, you need to look to the left and look to the right and find out that these sons and daughters are telling the adults or the elderly what is present and what is to be known and to be understood. So be aware of that. I don't know if they cut in my yard or their yard. We have contractors coming in, so we'll see if we get ran out. But anyway, that ain't nothing but they say it's the devil, but it's the ones who don't want the truth to be told, to be the distraction. So he said, don't worry about what your right hand or your left hand is doing, but concentrate on your higher calling, which, so you got to know how to push them away. You got to speak the word. The Bible says, tell me what I said so I say what I said so I can know that you know what I said. You're not reminding the all-evident, ever-present omni-one of anything. What you are doing is you are validating and understanding, letting him know that you are having full understanding of what he said and when to activate those words. Yes, all things will conspire for your good. Look at my baby, stay over there, thriving. I done put my crystal wands. This one is removing himself from his season and going through a transformation. I don't know what his transformation is, but drought maybe. I have no idea. But get in and ground yourself with Mother Earth. There was a time when we respected the earth, and then the invaders came to kill, steal, and destroy the thought process of oneness with God, oneness with the earth, oneness with each other, oneness, just oneness. And so I'm not calling anybody anything, a spade, call a spade, a rose, and a thorn, a freaking thorn. And some have been a thorn to the earth and in the earth. And all of that, look at that. But anyway, it's beautiful. It's amazing. The truth will be revealed. He said in the last days, the secret of Noah's days will be revealed. This is a revealing season. What time is it? It is a time of understanding, of traversing, of transcending. He said, come a little higher. I never knew what that meant. But in my meditation, he would say, come a little higher, come up hither. Come up hither. He said, go to and fro. When God called the assembly of the angelic ones, guess who showed up? That's Satan. The Satans and the demonic and the angelic, they all show up together. Don't be confused, because Satan goes to and fro. He said, God, he said, where you been, Satan? He said, I've been going to and fro in the earth and under the earth. So be careful how you treat people. You don't know what's going on. Because somebody got a whispering message in there. Somebody telling all your business. But God said, work on your one-on-one. So are we working on our one-on-one? Well, use the invocation and awaken and allow. And this is transcending. Some people call it astral projecting. Some people call it meditation and going through the different higher levels of heavens or the heavens. Well, however you want to say it. Say it however you want to say it. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. But those who want to take themselves to a different level of understanding, use the words, or if they don't resonate with you, retranscribe them to make it in your language or true to your core being, and watch how things change in your life. Things will change. Your life will change. I'm a living testament of all of that. Everything around you will change. Even if God has to change your location, He will. Change the people around you. Don't mourn the people that don't come around anymore. I had to learn that. He said, now you asked me to clear out the enemy, and when I did, you were surprised and didn't understand that those were the ones who needed to be out of your environment so that it would be conducive to your well-being. So transcending will take you to level. So if you just think about an elevator. If you're on the ground floor, those people that are there, they're all experiencing the ground floor. If you go to level 7, new people are there, and they're all experiencing level 7. and the officers and the rulers and the people who run in the building on level 7. Then when you go to level 12 or level 23 or 103, you encounter different people. Now, as you get up and down that elevator, people you might run into the same people throughout your traversing or going to and fro, up and down. So we have to take an understanding that the laws of transcending, the same people that are on level 1 who work in the lowest vibration, the thieves, the killers, the destroyers, they're not going to be with you on level 4, where you're forgetting about time. The fourth dimension is a timeless dimension, and it's when time shifts and time thwarts and it warps and all these different things. And so if you're there, those beings or people or experiences are not going to be in that dimension. The fifth dimension is when you get knowledge, the hidden truths, the hidden understandings, and when those things that were buried, those things that were locked into the ether, and those things that are behind the veil will not be revealed, or those people who are operating in the lower 2D, 3D realm are not going to be able to understand the hidden knowledges because they are not there. And I say, well, they're not there yet. Well, that is what it means when you're going up and down the elevator of time, of life, of understanding, of the will of ever-presentness. When you're going to and fro and transcending up and down, please understand that there are going to be different encounters, different beings, different thought processes, different physical processes. Like you go down and operate in that 2D, you're going to be sick, you're going to be going through all these things that is a toxic environment. You're going through a toxic environment. Depression takes you to that toxic environment. And even the 1D or the 0 degree, that's hell in the minds of darkness. And so rise up to a higher level, and if you can't get there, this is why you have incantations or prayers or meditations or mantras or affirmations or declarations and decrees and revocations and things of that nature, so that you can dispel some things, you can bring forth some things, you can hide some things, you can do away with some things, you can move into a space where, you don't operate in that same space. And then you find that even in 3D, there's levels of the 3D realm which we live in, which will go from faith to faith to faith to faith to faith. So faith without works is dead. So not having faith, you operate in the lower realm of the 3D. When you move into your faith, it unlocks the synchronicities of different time frames and different things, thought processes, and then your beingness awakens. And as you elevate in the thought process. So how do you elevate? First, you have to know the vocabulary of what you are transcending to. So I would say get a thesaurus. I would say get a dictionary. I would say use words as they are intended to use. Every word has a meaning, and every word is a spell. Every letter has a spelling. Every word is an accumulation of tones and letters, which creates a spelled word, which activates the spoken word, activates the realms, different realms of which you operate in. That's a whole different training. I didn't want to go that far, but I just wanted you to have a minor understanding of transcending, or as well as traversing, going to and fro. When you transcend, you go to a different level. You hang out there, and you might have to come home, and you might not. It may be time for you to come home. It may be time for you to transcend. Throughout our lifetime, we're going to hit every one of those levels if you are willing to allow the understanding to unfold. Now, some people are sleepwalkers, meaning they have accepted one truth, and that's the only truth that they have, and they have fallen into the dogma of that one truth, not understanding that God hid a seed over here, he said the Garden of Eden, meaning in that garden he said, eat of this one tree, except for, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Well, they did that, and they have unlocked it, but of the one tree that's hidden is the tree of life. Where is it located? Only those that are allowed will be able to transcend and go to that tree or the wellspring. There's a hidden wellspring which brings you to a space of wellness. Some electrical poles hit my bottom. And I'm sitting on my beautiful tapestry. But it felt like I got shocked, so I must be talking too much. Oh, life. And this oneness is amazing. But also, let me tell you about a book you should probably read. And it's an old book, and it's not a Bible or anything. You should read the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, and different, the Quran, all for understanding. You should read the lost books of the Bible, all these things. But this one particular book that will awaken you, and a lot of people were afraid to finish the book because of all the awakeningness is the Celestine Prophecies. It is an old book, but it was one of the life knowledge altering, or it's life altering, but it's more on a getting the veil off your eye book. So I'll be sharing some more with you. And also another book, if you really want to come out of the darkness and understand your beingness, is Dianetics. So Dianetics is the book. The Bible has changed my life, but Dianetics was the book that immediately shifted my thought process. So pick up those two books, and maybe even I'll get some links for you guys. The Dream Giver. So if you can't wrap your head around transcending and all the metaphysical and the theological or the spiritual realm, read The Dream Giver. And it is the basic principles of understanding what happens when God gives you a gift. And so, I'll put some links wherever this video is posted. I'll put the links to those books for you guys. If not, you can Google it. We have an amazing AI system right now that can help you, called Google or Bing or whatever. But that ends today's session. I am Dr. Adina Hope, and I hope you found some value in this. If it's something that you don't agree with, or whatever, that's fine. Thank you for hanging out with me. If it's something that you're interested in, test and see. The Bible said, test the spirit that comes upon you. We all are spirits having a human experience, and so test the spirit, the fruit, and thereof. So I enjoyed this moment in time with you, whether it's in the now and you're getting this message afterhand, which you are. And so I say I'll touch and agree with you that you transcend to the higher level of consciousness that is found in the wellspring that is in us all, that connects us all, that is above us all, and that is with us all. And so even they touching and agree with you. But don't touch and agree with everything that you don't understand. If you don't understand it, seek first the kingdom of heaven. That means go inside before you accept the messages of the outside. Seek first the kingdom of heaven, and all things, these things, will be given unto you. So, welcome, because we're coming. Come on, we're coming. Come on.